Even before COVID-19 started ravaging Yemen, it was one of the most dangerous places in the world, and Americans were warned not to go there. But Chicagoans from Yemen returned to their family homeland anyway to attend weddings, visit relatives, or see friends. Then the coronavirus hit in March, and tonight they are stranded.
They're stuck in Yemen due to the pandemic, and their airports are closed, seaports are closed. They're unable to return back to back to the United States, which is their homeland, safely, to be reunited with their families.
They are on this list built by Nasser since March. 174 American citizens or permanent U.S. residents with green cards. 83 from Chicago and the suburbs are among those confined here since COVID-19 shut down air travel. 27 children from the Chicago area are stranded here in Yemen, a nation where civil war had already been underway for 5 years, and now where people are spray disinfected on the streets and where hundreds of fresh graves are considered evidence of surging coronavirus deaths, even though government officials in Yemen have not acknowledged many deaths from COVID.
The healthcare system there is completely broken. There's a lot of worries, a lot of stressors that's happening with the Yemeni families here when they're thinking about their parents and siblings and family abroad.
Iman Nasser's father, an 80-year-old Chicagoan, went to Yemen last winter and now can't get home.
All 7 of his kids are in Chicago, and he's far away from us, so having to deal with the reality that if he does get sick, he might not be able to see us. So that was a very emotional conversation that I had with him last time.
The American embassy here in Sana'a was closed back in early 2015, with most other embassies in Yemen. And for years, the U.S. has warned against travel to Yemen because of terrorism, kidnap risk, and landmines. The State Department now warns that the U.S. government is unable to provide emergency services to U.S. citizens in Yemen, and one official told us because of the pandemic, Yemeni authorities both suspended international flights and closed Yemen's borders. Nevertheless, with Americans stranded here, their Chicago loved ones say the U.S. government needs to do something.
Schedule like a flight from Yemen to Djibouti, to Jordan, to anywhere, so they can evacuate from Yemen. That's the most thing we're looking for.
Mogib Taher went to Yemen with his 22-year-old daughter last fall for her wedding. He returned in November.
They were planning to come back in March. They have already bought the tickets, but they stopped traveling on the 17th of March. She's pregnant there. Maybe it's going to be too late for her. She is due very soon.
UN experts have said Yemen is facing the highest death rate in the world from COVID-19, something those here say should send a message to American officials.
I want to say to them to act ASAP to evacuate their U.S. citizens and green card residents out of Yemen and reunite them here with their families.
A U.S. State Department official tonight tells the I-Team that the situation for American citizens right now in Yemen is extremely complex and that they have limited means to help. However, they leave the door open, saying they continue to assess potential repatriation options for all U.S. citizens stranded.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.